there, thinkers. It's me, Quizmaster Jack here on Thinking Game Trivia. I'm back from a quick vacation over the weekend to play Buzzword. It's Tuesday. I very rarely play these on Tuesdays, but my sojourn to tropical shores has forced me to play this on Tuesday for you folks. Gonna be pop culture and sports. It's week 16 if I haven't mentioned it already. Here we go.
A brief prequel to this novel is titled Diary of an Ass Can. This book's protagonist converts hydrazine into water to grow potato.
It's The Martian. I know about Mark Watney, the title Martian, colonist, space pirate. I also read Project Hail Mary, which was Andy Weir's next book, or maybe there's another book in between. And I just couldn't latch on to the name of the main character, which they don't say at all. They may not say it all. So I just took to calling him Wark Matney instead of Mark Watney.
A character in this film is killed by the Ecumenical Liberation Army, who star in the Mao Zedong Hour. This film's protagonist becomes a populist hero after UBS threatens to fire him due to poor ratings.
I'm going to say Network? All right, never seen Network, but I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Seemed like that lined up pretty well with Network.
The 1980s super version of this TV show was hosted by Bert Convy. An earlier revamp of this game show had the word plus in its title and included a 10-part alphabetics bonus round. Alan Ludden and Kiki Palmer have hosted, for 10 points,
Alan Ludden.
What show whose contestants guess a
Oh, it's Password. Because it was Password Plus and then Super Password. Also, Alan Ludden did Password for a long time. Betty White's husband, Alan Ludden.
A song on this album mentions a little hideaway beneath the waves and states, "I'd like to be under the sea." On this album's opening track, the line, "Here Come Old Flat Top," is sung by John Lennon.
What Beatles album is this?
Garden and Come Together are on, for 10 points.
What album are they on?
What Beatles album, whose cover shows...
It's the White Album? Or is it Abbey Road? Oh no. Oh no. I think it's the White Album. It was Abbey Road. That's the problem with... I should have just let that go a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That's the problem with only listening to music on a big playlist on random. I really don't pay attention to albums anymore. Or for the last 20 years. I've said my screed about albums before.
A restaurant in this country whose name means to enjoy won the title of World's Best Restaurant in 2024. A dining format from this country supposedly derives its name from the word for to cover, due to the use of slices of ham to cover sherry. For 10 points, in what country did tapas originate?
Okay. Ham over sherry? I don't know. Hamon?
In this game, players travel to Bianco Hills to fight Petey Piranha. Corona Mountain is a volcano on this game's Pianta-inhabited primary setting of Isle Delfino. All
right, there's your Mario blood. Isle Delphine is where Super Mario Sunshine takes place.
This word precedes Volume 6 in the title of a song from Fine Line by Harry Styles. This word titles a single from the soundtrack of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse that states, "You'll be left in the dust." For 10 points.
Sunflower. Remember Sunflower, You'll Never Be Too Much? That song's a bop. There's a lot of good... That's a good Speaking of good albums, good soundtracks, the Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack is pretty good. Who in here want to start a riot? Indeed.
On this TV network, Orna Goralnik guides tense relationship discussions as the star of the show Couples Therapy. The miniseries Dexter New Blood aired on this home network of the wilderness survival drama Yellow Jackets. A Paramount...
Isn't that Showtime? I thought they were on Showtime. They are on Showtime.
In this musical, Dan's wife maintains I ain't no Francis Farmer in the Act 1 number Didn't I See This Movie? Brian Yorkie and Tom Kitt created this musical, in which the teenager Gabe is merely a hallucination. For 10 points, name this Pulitzer-winning 2009 musical about a mom with bipolar disorder.
Oh. What's this called? This is like Far From Normal? Next to Normal. I knew it was normal something. Had something to do with normal. Just needed my other words to get in there.
A subordinate turns against this villain after being told, just don't be a dick. This villain's death is discussed by Rama Tut and Immortus at the end of a 2023 film in which this villain rules the quantum realm. Jonathan Majors appeared in the MCU as, for 10 points,
mental organism designed only for killing. MODOK. Oh, Kang! No, Majors! Yeah, Majors was Kang. Yeah. Punted that one. Punted on the Beatles, too. Just a couple of punts there. I didn't know enough to... I deserved not to get next to normal. But, yeah. Kang, I should have gotten. They said Jonathan Majors. Still 94 out of 7. Not the greatest, not the worst. But we'll head on over to sports now. A fun thing about playing this late is you can see how many other people have said particular answers, and literally nobody else had guessed MODOK or Far From Normal. So I'm unique in that sense. Here's sports questions.
In this city, which is not in England, 66 soccer spectators died in Stairway 13 during the 1971 Ibrox disaster. The National Stadium Hampden Park is in this city, where two teams contested the Old Firm Derby. Rangers and Celtic play in...
Do they play in Dublin? Glasgow. Yep, that's a much better answer.
In 2025, this man's debut patch card sold for $1.1 million and is now displayed in a Dick's House of Sport. Facing the Cubs, this man threw 17 pitches over 100 miles per hour in his 2024 MLB debut after starring at LSU.
You just want Paul Skeens, whatever his name is. I'm waiting for Bubba Archer. That's what I'm waiting for.
This man was perplexed after asking a question to Tiger Woods and learning that Woods sometimes doesn't take divots. This man, who finished 8th at a major at Valhalla after being arrested, won by 5 strokes at the 2025 P.
Was that Scotty Scheffler? I think Scotty Scheffler got arrested before he I don't know how well he did in that, but there was a big story about he went. There was some misunderstanding between him and the cops, and the cops didn't think he should be driving into an area that was for players only when he was a player. Like, he didn't follow directions or something, and nobody came out of that looking great, I think, but he played the round.
This team won the first Super Bowl played after the AFL-NFL merger by beating the Cowboys. Earl Morrall threw 3 interceptions during this team's shocking Super Bowl III loss to the Jets.
No, that was Johnny Unitas. I'll just go with the Colts. Okay. Thought that was Johnny Unitas and Joe Namath, not Earl Morrall. But I was pretty sure the Jets beat the Colts in the guarantee game.
This man set and still holds a post-merger NBA record with 136 points in his first 5 career starts. In 2012, coaches Mike Woodson and Mike D'Antoni had surprising success with this former Harvard star.
Harvard?
For 10 points. What Taiwanese-American guard names a 2012 period of
Jeremy Lin? Linsanity? Oh, I forgot he went to Harvard.
In this sport, Heidelin Diaz became the first ever Olympic gold medalist from the Philippines. This sport employs side
wasn't it?
judges who determine whether athletes successfully execute
It's weightlifting. Yeah, the first Philippines gold medal was for weightlifting, I'm pretty sure.
Making an out at this base is the goal of a wheel play. 2013 MLB rule changes made fake pickoff throws to this base balks. Advancing a runner from this base is the goal of...
Oh, it's just first. Oh, third? I thought you could fake to third. You can't fake to third anymore? Huh. I mean, it was a 1 out of 4 shot. I thought first was the only one you couldn't fake to anymore, but I don't know the rules of baseball, it seems. And now we're into a school. I'm going to guess a basketball school.
In 2023, this school fired offensive coordinator Mike Yursich after a 24-15 loss to Michigan. In January 2025, in the college football playoff, this school lost in the Orange Bowl to Notre Dame, while led by quarterback Drew Aller. James Franklin coaches for 10 points.
Who's
What
James Franklin
school's
coach?
Nittany Lions?
Okay. Had me at Nittany Lions.
This injury cost J.J. Barea most of the 2018-2019 season and made Wesley Matthews miss the end of the 2015 season. After suffering a torn ACL in the finals, Klay Thompson missed the 2020-2021 season with this injury. In 2025, Jason Tatum suffered, for 10 points, what injury to a heel tendon?
Oh. So do you just want, like Achilles snap? Okay, they'll give me that.
This club's 2011-2012 spending spree included buying Maxwell from Barcelona. This club hired sporting director Leonardo after its 2011 purchase by Qatar Sports Investments. Since 2013, 11 Ligue 1 titles and the 2025 Champions League final have been won by, for 10 points, what French soccer club?
I think PSG just won. Paris Saint-Germain. All right, 7 right in both. Fewer points in sports for good reasons. Waiting for a lot of giveaways there. But that's it for week 16, played on a Tuesday for perhaps the first time. Thanks for watching. If you like these questions and want to play similar ones, you can head on over to naqt.com/buzzword to check them out. If you liked watching me play with your questions, there's a whole bunch more videos on the channel. You can like this video, subscribe, put a comment down there. That'd help me out a bunch. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to go rest my sunburn that is artfully hidden beneath this shirt. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.